Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys my Vanity products, the things I use every day that I reach for, that are here within like reach, easily accessible, just stuff I'm trying to use up, and things I just can't live without, or new things that I'm trying. So just stick around and I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to go ahead in the order that I would normally apply my makeup. So, primers. I have a lot of primers. I usually switch them out per season, but I have way too many that are open, but I'm just going to kind of quickly go through them. So I have this Smashbox primer water. It's an OG, everyone loves it, it's really good. I don't know exactly what it does other than just kind of freshen up your skin before makeup, but it's just a really nice primer water. And look, I use quite a bit of it. I'm pretty sure this is my second one. I just really enjoy it. I just feel like there's a difference to my skin every time I use it. And then I'm going to go ahead and go with my normal primers. I have a Hourglass mineral veil. This is like their jumbo size, like $72. Not worth it. Too expensive. Don't buy it. It's good, it's great, it's not that good, it's not that great, but it does keep your skin nice and matte, and kind of gives you a softer finish to the skin, like an illusion that you have less pores and wrinkles and stuff like that. But there's other primers out there that do just as well of a job, if not better, and it's more worth your money for sure. Another one I have is this e.l.f. matte putty primer. I like their pink poreless putty primer better. This one's, again, okay, it's not bad. I do like that one, I guess. Another one I have is this One Heck of a Blot by Soap and Glory. It's, again, good. It keeps my skin matte, so I do like this one in like the really high temperature days in the summer, along with the Hourglass one. Those are kind of interchangeable. This is a nice dupe, but this one doesn't do as much of the skin blurring as the Hourglass one does, but it does do the mattifying part for you. And then a pore reducing primer that I really enjoy is this Revlon pore reducing primer. It's the pink one. They have a white one just like it. It's not as good. This one, the pink one, is the good one that I really recommend, and what I've heard industry-wide that everyone loves. Everyone can agree on that one. That one's a really good one. And then I also have I also have this Smashbox primerizer. It's a really good primer moisturizer in one. I really do like this one. It's kind of hard to get past the price on this one, but I do really recommend it. It's nice, it's moisturizing, your skin feels really good and healthy when you use it, but there's really not much makeup application that this helps or improves. It's just sort of like a skin improvement, which, I mean, in a sense it does improve your makeup application if your skin is better and healthier looking. And then lastly, for primer, I have this CoverGirl pore minimizing. I don't think this one is very pore minimizing. Like, it does a very little bit. I guess it's not the worst, because some pore minimizing primers out there don't do anything at all, and I do believe that this one does help a little bit. If, like, you know, you're in the market for something like this, but I still prefer the Revlon one over this one, so that's sort of where I am at with that. Also, like I said before, the e.l.f. pink poreless putty one, that one is also better than this one, better than the other putty primer. So, you know, just kind of keep that in mind. Primers are really personal to everyone's skin. What works for me may not work for you. I just have all of those open. Those are my favorite summer ones. I have ones that I like for the winter that I'll go over maybe later in the season when we start hitting the fall. But those are the ones I like to have on hand for the upcoming spring and summer months. Now, next, foundation. Right now, I only have one foundation that I've been using consistently every single day. Cannot put it down. And if you've seen my other videos, you probably already know which one it is. It is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy Foundation. This is a newer foundation, and I have not been able to put it down. I am literally obsessed. It's what I'm wearing today and every day because it's my favorite, and I just love how it looks on me. So that is the only foundation I've been wearing. I know I have like a ton of primers to one foundation, I know, but I'm just trying to use my primers. I have a lot of backups too. A couple of years ago, I had a really bad spending habit with makeup. It was very unhealthy and toxic, and I bought anything and everything I wanted. And now I have an abundance of makeup, so I'm just trying to go through it. I'm really not buying that much makeup. If I see something new that I really want to try, I'll leave it in my cart for a month or two, and if I still want it after those like 2 months, I'll buy it then. But I'm really trying to get past that initial like impulse buy of like, oh, I have to have this, you know, I have to have this. And you know, so that was kind of my issue, and so I'm getting all personal now. That's kind of my problem, and I'm trying to like do better with that. So I've kind of put myself in like processes for purchasing. So if I want this, or if I know I'm going to use it anyways, like brow pencils, I really don't limit myself to brow pencils. I go through those pretty fast. So I don't really care about buying a lot of those because I go through them pretty fast. But everything else, like primers, I'm not buying anymore. Setting sprays, I'm not buying anymore. Foundations, I'm trying not to buy anymore. Stuff like that, just because I know I have a ton of it here, ready to use in my backup drawer, and there's really no need for me to go out and buy stuff right now. So yeah, rant over. Let's go into the next thing, powder. So my favorite powder right now is this Sephora powder. It's been it's been my favorite powder for so long. Ashley ranted. What? I don't know, she mentioned this in one of her videos, and how much she loved it, and so I'm like, ooh, I gotta try that. And of course I did. I love it. I'm obsessed. I have plenty of backups of this too before I stopped shopping, but it's one of my favorite. I will go through these. I know I will. I love these. And then these are some new powders, and when I say new, I bought these a long time ago. Don't judge me. I bought these a long time ago, and I'm just now trying to get through them because they're just sitting there, and I kind of use the same thing every day, so I'm trying to get out of that and kind of use things I haven't used that I bought a long time ago and just need to be used because they're just sitting there and there's no use. So I pulled out this Vanity All-Nighter waterproof setting powder. I've heard really good things about this. That's why I purchased it. And so I had it in my drawer, my backup drawer, and I hadn't pulled any of them out. So I'm like, hey, let's get into summertime. I've heard this is really good for summertime, so I went ahead and pulled it out. I can't wait to try this. I have not tried it yet. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's just really hard for me to pull away from what I know and love. So, but I will get there. I will try this soon. Okay. Another thing I pulled out, this is newer. I did buy this one recently, so you can judge me in the comments for this. But I bought the CoverGirl Translucent Mineral Powder. The reason I did buy this one, and even though I'm gonna like low buy, no buy, trying really hard not to spend money on makeup even though I already have a bunch, the reason I still bought this one is because I'm trying to find a dupe for the Laura Mercier loose setting powder. It's my favorite powder. It's my absolute favorite, and that powder is $39. $39. I know that's not much, but I mean, it is for some people. It's a lot of money. Even for me, like, I can buy it. I don't want to buy it. if there's a dupe out there, I want to find the dupe and I want to be able to pay less for it. So people have been recommending this one a bunch. I don't think anyone ever said that it's a dupe though, but I'm just trying to find a good, affordable, translucent setting powder at the drugstore. It's my mission. I'm trying to find something to replace my Laura Mercier powder just because I just don't want to be spending that $39. Or, you know, actually I buy them when Sephora and Ulta have their 20% off. And I can usually get them for like 20 something or 30 something, I don't remember what the price is, but I can usually get them on sale. But this one I'm like, I have to try this, and I haven't tried it yet. It's just sitting here on my vanity. It really needs to be used. I already took the plastic off, I think, to try it, but I haven't tried it. I need to, just on that search for that Laura Mercier dupe. If you guys have any suggestions for a nice Laura Mercier dupe, please let me know in the comments. You know, help a girl out, help each other out. Like, that is my favorite powder, and I really don't want to just depend on that powder forever, but it's so nice. It's so nice. It's so good. I love it. Love it. But anyways, trying to get away from that. It's too expensive. Okay, so we went through powders, and now how would I do my makeup? Oh, of course I went to powders. I completely forgot my concealer. But anyways, we'll just a little bit out of order. That's okay. So my favorite concealer is this Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I hear there's a lot of dupes out there. I have not found one myself. I have backups of these, and I have like 3 of these open, like different shades for like summer, winter, and stuff like that. So a nice mix to brighten and stuff like that. So I haven't run out of these. These last forever. This is my second one, and they last forever. I think my first one lasted like a year and a half. That's a long time for a concealer. So I still have I have about 3 of these open right now, different shades, and I mix them, or you know, depending on my shade. So I don't know when I'll be able to try those dupes that everyone's talking about. I don't want to open new ones right now. I have other concealers open too. I have a Catrice one, I have a Flower Beauty one, and I just don't want to start opening a bunch of concealers. I just want to get through them and then open more as I use them up. So yeah, so when I eventually get through these, I would like to open some of those, I think it was CoverGirl and L'Oreal dupes. So I'm really looking forward to trying different ones, but this is my favorite concealer for brightening and my under eyes and stuff like that. Another concealer that I really love, this is for cream contouring though. It's this Maybelline Fit Me in a darker shade. I usually just apply it in the areas that you would kind of contour, cream contour, before setting your face with powder. So yeah, I really love it for that. So now I got out of order. What's after concealer? Powder. Okay, powder, and then blushes and bronzers and stuff like that. So my favorite bronzer is of all time. This is some people think that you're gonna predict it, but you're not. Everyone loves the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I love that one too. Obsessed. It's so good. It's so good. Like, it's great. I understand why people love it. I love it too. But my favorite is the Balm Cosmetics Take Home the Bronze Bronzer in the shade Oliver. It is just my favorite bronzer of all time. It is so natural looking on the skin. It just looks like a nice sunburnt matte bronzer. It is matte. That's probably why I like this one better than the Butter Bronzer. The Butter Bronzer has a more natural, I don't want to say shimmer, but it has a very natural finish. It doesn't look matte. And this one is matte. So that's why I think I like this one better. And then just the shade, it's like my perfect bronzer shade. Like the tone, everything about it. It's just, I feel like if the Butter Bronzer, if I go a little too heavy or if I have the wrong shade, it pulls a little orange. And this one, I can douse my face in this and it will never look orange. So I love that one. And then I have this Laura Geller Baked and Balanced. This is actually a foundation powder, but it's too deep for me, so I sometimes just go over it. I'll go over this one if I want more of a shimmery, glowy, like baked look. I'll go over it with this one, but it's just a very it's like too deep for me. So I use it as a bronzer. So I'm just trying to get through this. I don't love it. I'm trying to use it up. I don't love it though. Okay, now blushes. I love blushes. Okay, so, oh wait, yeah, blushes. So, I have this Becca in the shade Maui Nights. It's actually a bronzer, but it looks like a blush shade, and I'll show you why. Yeah, that looks like a blush, right? Like, yeah. Kathleen Lights uses this as a blush too, and I bought it based on her recommendation. I really like it, but I don't know, I feel like I only use it when I'm deeper, when I'm like more fair, like in the winter, in the spring, like early spring, like right now. I like to lean towards more peachy, natural shades, and this is a little deep for me, so I don't really use it as much, but I have it in my Vanity, so hopefully I'll use it more. I feel like if I left it in a drawer, I would never use it again. Like, it's not that I hate it, it's that it's easy to forget about. Alright, and then I have this little mini that I got from a Too Faced set. It is the apricot in the middle. It's just a little mini. I'm trying to use it. I just swatched it. I haven't really been using it. I need to use my makeup more. I'm sorry, but I know what I like, and I don't like shimmery blushes like this, but I'm just trying to use them up, you know? Just trying to use them. Okay, and then now for my favorite blush of all time, all time, is this Burt's Bees Bare Peach. Like, look at that pan. This is my second one. I love this blush, and I have like 2 backups. I'm not bragging. I'm obsessed. I can never go without this blush. My favorite blush of all time. Just a funny story. I'm just gonna be quick about it, hopefully. So I have 3 other blushes that are the same color. That I didn't know were the same color. They're just all the same color. This is Becca in Songbird, and BH in the shade Bombshell. But the difference between all of these, just real quick, this one's like the most pigmented and matte. It's not super matte though, it's more of like it's the most matte of all of these. It's not matte though. And then this one is like the most shimmery, baked, light formula. It's very sheer, it's not super pigmented. These are definitely more pigmented, but the most pigmented, the least pigmented, the most shimmery, the least shimmery, and then the perfect middle. And it's a drugstore one. So it became my favorite. It's just the best of both of these mixed in this one. So it was just funny for me to find these, and I'm like, ooh, why did I forget about these? Because they're exactly these, but like better. This one's better. So, all right, rant over. Stop talking about my obsession with blush in the same color. Okay, now highlight. So my favorite highlighter, I'm obsessed. It's this Fenty Hustler Baby. I got it in a mini with a Gloss Bomb set. It came as a little set from Sephora. I don't know why I love this blush. It's so, I want to say it looks chunky and it's gonna be gross, but it's not gross. Look at the highlight. It's just, I'm wearing it today. That's why I'm saying that. Look at that highlight. It's just so pretty. Look how much I hit pan on it. It's a mini, but I feel like this has lasted me forever, like months and months and months and months. So the mini is really nice. If you get the large size, it's only half because it comes with a second shade, and it's not the same formula. So I mean, I really suggest just the mini. I recently bought the backup. I know I'm trying not to spend money. I am. But I use both the Gloss Bomb and this highlighter so much, I believe my purchase was justified. I use these enough that I hit pan on that. Like, I can't run out of this. I love this. So yeah, that's my favorite highlighter. Real quick, On my vanity, I do have this highlighter palette from Essence, the Pure Nude highlighter in the, just the highlighter palette it's called. They have a darker, deeper shade one. I got the lighter one of the two. It's new. I heard a lot of good recommendations for it. I just want to try it on this journey of quarantine. I've been really bored, so I have been doing a little bit more shopping than usual. Just being really thoughtful about my purchases though. But I did buy this one. Also, that I forgot when I mentioned bronzers, I also did buy the bronzing palette by Essence, which looks like this. Mine came broken. I just put a little piece of tape so it doesn't continue to break. But yeah, so I dug my nail in here. But yeah, I've been enjoying the highlighter palette. I think I used the highlighter palette already. I haven't used the bronzer one. I'm like, these shades intimidate me a little bit. They're a little scary. Let me just put my favorite bronzer next to it for comparison. Like, do you see why it's a little scary? Like, this is like one I love, and then the one they gave me. This one's like a close shade, but even this is warmer than this. This is more neutral for sure. But I've heard really good things about it, so I wanted to try it. I don't have too many bronzer or bronzing palettes, so I feel like I was okay buying this one. Highlighters though, I could have gone without buying another highlighter palette. Just being real with you guys. Okay, and then another highlighter that I bought a while ago though, is this Lancome Dual Finish highlighter. It's the peach one, Sparkling Pesh. I don't know how to say it. I'm just fucking around. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm just messing around. Yeah, so it's a really pretty highlighter, and I forget I own this one though. It's just this boring black packaging, and I don't know what's in here, so it's kind of easy to forget, and that's kind of what I hate about luxury products. I honestly do. I understand that cheaper products will do see-through packaging, but I actually like this better because I know what I'm grabbing versus something like this, and I don't remember what it is. Like, and then I'm like, I open it, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I don't remember what it is once it's closed. Like, what is this? I don't know. Same with the Becca one. Like, oh right, it's that blush. But I don't know unless it's like, I don't know about these products. Like how do you tell them apart from everything else, you know? So, okay, continuing. That was all my face products, right? Okay, good. Now I'm gonna go into eyeshadow. I have a lot of eyeshadows on my vanity, way too many. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and begin though. It's a long list. Okay, my NARS palette. This is the one in Nectar. It's a really cute peach palette. I love this one. This made me fall in love with NARS's formula. I didn't think they were that good, but it's good. And then I just recently bought this Trolls palette. I got it on sale at Macy's for like 11 bucks. So to me, the purchase was justified because I saved a bunch of money on it. So it's really cute. I really like it. The colors are kind of changing colors. I don't know if you can see that, but they look the same and they perform well, but it's so new for it to be like changing color, like oxidizing or something. The shimmers, oh my god, the shimmers, they're so nice. So nice. Oops. There's me. The shimmers are so nice. I really do love this palette. If you can get your hands on these are actually really good. I wish more people were talking about these. These e.l.f. minis. You've heard me talk about these enough already, so yeah, I think these are good. The bite size, they're $3 and they're so good. I recently went ahead and pulled this one from my drawers. I think you guys saw that in my makeup collection video. This was just sitting in my drawers, and I just love this color scheme, and I don't know why I don't use it more. It's kind of a thing where you forget what you have, and I totally forgot that I had this palette, and these colors are just up my alley, and I don't know why I don't use it. I've never used it. None of these pans have been dipped into, so I'm like, I'm gonna put these on my vanity and I'm gonna use it, and I still haven't used it. I'm gonna use it. I am. Okay. Going back to my favorite palettes. Okay, so this is a Desi and Katie Friendcation palette from Dose of Colors. I love this palette. If you can get your hands on this palette, get your hands on this palette. It's so pretty. Ooh, I'm gonna use that blue color really quick. Ooh. This is actually an e.l.f. pigment, or the blue I was wearing underneath, but that blue looked really pretty, so I was just gonna quickly put that on top. Oh my goodness. I think the e.l.f. color underneath is really helping it though. So I don't think you can get a fair judgment from what I'm doing right now. But look at that blue. Oh my good. Oh my good. Look at, oops. Oh god, I got it on the inside of my corner. Oh no. Anyways, look at that. Ooh, I did use this underneath though. This is actually the blue I had originally, and then I just topped it with that, and now it looks so much better. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Anyway, sorry, real quick. I love this palette. It's so good. I honestly just bought this palette for this one single shade like 2 years ago. Don't judge me. But I actually love all of these shades except this one. Gross. I hate pinks. I hate pinks. They don't look good on me. I don't have anything against pink. It doesn't look good on me. I actually love pink everything else in real life, but it's just not on my eyes. Alright, and then real quick, this is an oldie but a goodie. The Master Palette by Mario and Anastasia Beverly Hills. Again, very pretty, neutral palette. This is about, I want to say like 5 years old when Mario was just becoming famous for being Kim Kardashian's makeup artist. I snagged my hand on these. This is a really good palette. It's super old, but it still performs very, very good. So that makes me trust Anastasia Beverly Hills' formula, because this one is like an OG true oldest palette ever that I have, and it has lasted this long. So, and it still performs equally as great as when I first purchased it. So do I recommend you using a 4-year-old eyeshadow palette? Probably not. But since I've used this so sparingly, I feel like I'm allowed to, you know? But I'm trying to use it more now. It was kind of buried a long time ago, and I brought it back out, and I've been using it a lot. And then my final eyeshadow palette that I'm trying to use is not like use it through like completely. I'm never gonna do that to any of my eyeshadows, but just the ones I have on my vanity that I really pull for all the time. This Tati Beauty Volume 1. Oops, the blue shadow. I just wiped it on my inside of my hand. I'm sorry. This Tati Beauty one. Are you kidding me? It's gorgeous. It's freaking gorgeous. Look. I need to do a photo shoot. I'm bored. Okay, look how beautiful this is. I mean, are you kidding me? At first, if Tati can make quads and just like sell me this quad right here, I would buy it. God help me. Okay, yeah, I would totally just buy this like on its own, and maybe this one, just these two. I would buy these 2 quads. Everything else, yeah, I use. Could I have done without it? Probably. For a neutral palette, this is not neutral. So that this whole row is kind of disappointing in my opinion. That's not neutral. It's just, this is not neutral. And it bugs me. To me, it's like a wasted palette because of this row. Like, I hate that row. I hate it. I'm a neutrals girl. I love neutrals. If you tell me a neutral palette, I'm gonna buy it. I love neutrals. This is disappointing. This is borderline. I'm watching you. Formula, amazing. It's not a waste. It won't go to waste. These glitters are like anything I've ever seen in my life. They're incredible. Actually, What if I just, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just having fun right now. I'm bored. Girl, you guys, oh my goodness. You guys bored too? I'm bored. I'm just having the time of my life. Wow. Wow. Love it. Okay. So just very quickly, last few items. Eyeliners that I use is this Balm Schwing. This is my favorite eyeliner of all time. As a felt tip, if you don't like felt tips, you're not gonna like this. But it is the blackest, nicest eyeliner I've ever used. Currently I have this Better Than Sex Liner Mini. I'm just trying to use this. I don't like it. I don't hate it. It's just, it's okay. It's not worth the high-end price though. There's better ones at the drugstore, like the Physicians Formula, Eye Booster, and then the Maybelline. I don't remember what it's called. Maybelline has better ones than this. Yeah, it's okay. It's not great. I'm just trying to use it because it was a mini gifted to me. And then these Kokie eyeliners. If you guys have access to Kokie, their liners are really, really good. I have the bronze. The bronze is my favorite. I have their black one, and then I have an Essence nude one. I've tried a bunch, like every nude drugstore nude liner, and they all suck. They suck ass. I don't care what anybody says about ColourPop. Their BFF eyeliner sucks. I cannot get it to show up on my eyes. I'll run them on there and they hurt before they show up. Like, I can get them to show up, but my eyes will hurt for hours after. I cannot, like, and if I just run it gently, they won't show up. So what's the point? Either I'm aggressive or they don't show up. So I like this Essence one. The only thing I don't like is that it's super light on me. It's almost white. And I do want something that's a little more, like my skin tone. A little, like, not as super, like, it almost looks white on me. That's what I don't like about it. But it's super soft, and I like that this is the only one that ever shows up on my eyes. But it is brighter than I want it to be, but it shows up, so I keep it. Really quick, my lips. The Gerard Cosmetics lip liner in Sugar and Spice. The only one I use. Look how tiny it is. I'm trying to use it up. It's great. I love it. Get your hands on Gerard Cosmetics lip liners. My favorite lipstick of all time. Sephora Brunch Date in a matte finish. It's a really good $8 lipstick. It's totally worth it. Sephora and lipsticks and lip products, they're pretty good. I like them. Really quick, I usually top that on with my Fenty Gloss Bomb and Fenty Glow. I don't love Fussy. I like Fenty Glow better. That's just my opinion. The shade that works better for me, I like it better. Today I'm wearing that Gerard Cosmetics lip liner with this Alamar gloss in the shade Coqueta. It's my favorite shade by them. And I feel like they just make my lips look juicy. Juicy, like Kathleen says. Juicy. Anyways, so yeah, that's what's on my lips. And lastly, oh wait, no, I forgot brows. Alright, lastly, before brows, I don't know what I'm talking about. The mascara I'm trying to use, I'm just trying to go through these, is the Essence Lash Princess and Volume, the pink one. It's okay, I don't love it, I don't hate it. I'm just trying to use it. I have other ones I like better. High end, not worth it. There's so many better mascaras at the drugstore. This one's nice, it's only $5. But honestly, I recommend the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara. OG, my favorite. I mean, it's gonna be hard to top that one for every mascara ever. Okay, finally brows. The LA Girl Shady Slim. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz is what I was mixing this up with. Okay, Shady Slim Brow Pencil is what I use my brows. And then oh my gosh, where's that at? I lost it. Oh, here it is. I'm using this ColourPop brow gel in Brow Boss Gel in light brown. And then I also have the Essence Brow Gel. I'm also trying to use that one. And I also have too many. The Gimme Brow. This one's darker than the rest, so when I want a darker brow, I'll use this one. When I want a lighter brow, I'll use the ColourPop light brown one. So yeah, that is it, I believe. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys are trying to use products up too, or what's your guys' vanity or must-haves, or what's in your daily makeup drawer look like. Yeah, that's mine. Oh, almost forgot, sorry. I was already saying bye. Alright, cool. This Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray, they changed the packaging, but I had backups of these. And they changed their packaging. I'm like, oh great, awesome. So, yeah, I really love this one. I think it's one of the best. I also have this MAC one. It's brand new. I haven't really used it. I'm trying to use the Urban Decay one before I move on to this one, but this one is open already. I've had it for a little bit. Like I said, I'm trying to use the other one, so now, okay, let me know in the comments what you guys are using, and make sure you guys like and subscribe to my videos, and let me know what you guys want to see next in my comments, please. And thank you guys so much, and I love you guys.